The 49ers headed into their Week 14 bye week with a record of 9-4, currently holding a playoff spot in the NFC. It has been a wild season for San Fran. They've had so many injuries of absolute star players and just been banged up the entire way through. Yet their coaching has stayed consistent, one of the best coach teams in the league, which has got them this record. I don't think it's too much to say that the 49ers do have Super Bowl aspirations this season. I think they're a good enough team and a well enough coached team to do it. The NFC is loaded though, so let's take a look at the rest of their schedule and see what record they could finish at. Could they miss the playoffs potentially? Short answer, most likely not. I don't see any way how the 49ers don't make the playoffs, especially because they're getting into like a hot streak right now. They're on a 3-game win streak, and if you look a little further back, they're 4-1 in their last 5 games. The only loss would be the Rams. So looking at the rest of their schedule, they're at home against the Titans, away against the Colts, at home against the Bears, and then at home against the Seahawks. On paper, not the easiest rest of schedule, but with the momentum the 49ers have coming out of this bye week and with their win streak, I could see them doing well. So at home against the Titans, easy win, definitely going to bring them up to 10-4. Away against the Colts, with how the Colts are looking right now, Daniel Jones out for the year. I'm not a believer in Phillip Rivers coming back at the ripe age of 44 years old and playing like an all-pro. So I've got the Niners for sure. That brings them to an 11-4 record. Then they've got definitely their 2 hardest games rest of the season at home against both the Seahawks and Bears. And for those 2 games, I think it's the safest option to have them go 1-1. There's definitely reasons for or against them winning both of those games. They're at home. They've got good records recently in memory against the Seahawks and Bears, especially division opponent Seahawks. They're pretty solid at stopping the run, which is a major part of both of those other teams' offenses. But they are 2 of the toughest teams in the NFL right now, so I think it's fair enough to give them a 1-1 record. That brings the Niners to a record of 12-5 on the season and definitely clinching a playoff spot. And that would have me picking over 11.5 wins on Kalshi. I feel pretty confident about this one, so go make your pick.